This is the December 6th Volta adapter call. Fairly light agenda today. We started Sprint 4 at the beginning of this week, primarily focused on remaining adapter issues, device management, a few bugs, and of course documentation for 1.2 release, which is targeted for the end of this sprint around December 21st. So let's go to the open issues first and just get an update, if we could, on the device management stories. I see, Ranjit, you're on the call. I understand from yesterday's call that at least part of your team now has remote access to hardware. Is that the case? And have you been able to begin testing?
Hi Tim. Yesterday we got the VPN access, but still we are not able to access the hardware. For that we need some VDI services, it seems, by Sienna team only for SSH and SCP tools. So we have raised one IT request, so we are waiting for their resolution. So wow. Maybe they have to enable PuTTY or something. They are not giving full access VPN. So maybe it's kind of like Citrix server or something. So where they will put some applications.
All right.
So using those, we can access the hardware. So maybe currently we have got the VPN access, but we have not got any that interface actually.
All right. So interesting. So are these like desktop applications that you need?
Yeah.
Okay, and they're not available for download, free download?
Yeah, David is working on that, so we are waiting for.
Okay, so you're waiting for Sienna to provide access to those tools.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
And yeah, last week we have uploaded code for the review before testing itself, as we discussed in the last call.
Yes, and there have been some comments back and forth. I know that Kim reviewed and had some comments regarding that, so I trust that
Kim has given comments, so we are working on that. Maybe end of this week we will again upload the review, upload the code for review.
Okay. I see, Shad, you're on. Have you been also working in parallel on access to hardware at the labs? Is that, I think we said perhaps by the end of this week that could be made available?
Hi guys. Hello?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, actually we have two OLTs and both are in use. I think Ranjita had said that on the email thread that we had.
Right.
Yeah, because we are using one and and the other is being used by one of our partners. It's still in use. So yeah, we aren't able to. We earlier thought that we could spare the other one, but it's still in use.
Okay, so the only avenue at this point is the one at Sienna, and we just need to wait for those tools to be made available to the team in India, and for that VPN access to be fully opened up.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll look for an update again. When that status changes, please advise Ranjit and team.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right.
And team also just to create one build process for the Redfish source code. So we are working on that. Maybe what he suggested is that process should pull out the Intel RSD repo version from GitHub, and then it should apply the modification patch from the Arctan and ours as well. So right. That we can track the changes done by the Arctan and CalSoft, whatever. So for that, we have sent a mail to Nick at Actan. So maybe we are waiting for reply from him. So once we get their patch, maybe we can apply on that code, and we can create our patch as well, and we can apply on that. So it is like a more maintainable way. So.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yep, we'll look for that as well. Okay. Any questions? This basically covers most of the stories in progress, 312, 344 through 348, I believe.
Except 348, we have submitted for code review. Others, I already told you 348, it needs some coding actually.
Right. You're waiting for access before you submit that code. Right. Understood. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. The other, there's a couple of other bugs that I just wanted to get a quick update on if we can. I see we get very light in attendance today, so we may not get an update. 549 is in progress. And it looks like Girish is assigned to that one. I don't see code up for review on that one yet, so we'll have to check. I'll check offline with Girish on that one to see where we are. Trust that will be done by the sprint, which we have 12 days left. There's another one, 556, the PM stats exception. Satish has this one. And again, no code up yet. That one doesn't show in progress yet. So no updates on those. I think the other stories that are in the to-do list are generally all either dependent on completion of the in the device management stories or their documentation stories and tasks. So one note, I provided sharing edit access to everyone that is assigned a documentation task in the release notes, opened up the draft release notes so they could edit those. I don't think there's anyone on the call today that has one of those tasks assigned, but they should be able to edit now. Oh, actually, Julie and Sean, you both have tasks assigned. Did you get an invitation or a sharing notice?
I did.
And
I received an email, but I have not had a chance. I'm actually outside the ONF, 2 months from ONF, so I have not opened the email yet.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know if because in your cases, I think they were to non-Gmail addresses. So let me know if there are any issues with gaining access to that release notes and being able to edit those. Otherwise, I think they're all assigned, and as we discussed yesterday, the owners can move those into in progress as soon as they begin doing their updates.
Okay.
All right. That's all I have for today's call. Again, light attendance and a fairly light agendas. Anyone have a topic they'd like to bring up and discuss on this call?
How about the CalSoft, the VPN back into Sienna? Is that working?
Not yet. So the access is there, but they don't have the tools yet needed to complete that access. So they're waiting for those tools, access to those tools from Sienna.
Oh, so that's a Sienna specific tools, and because I think didn't they Bambury say SCP or this SCP and SSH and then plus the other one? I thought those are all pretty common the free software, right?
That's what I thought. Yeah, I asked Ranjit about that earlier. He said he's waiting for that from Sienna, from David.
Okay.
If it's SSH tools, PuTTY, things like that, I would think they would.
Right, PuTTY. Right. The David listed PuTTY, right?
Yeah, that was one of those listed. Yes.
Ranjish, did you guys try to download the generic PuTTY and then see whether it works?
Aishan, actually, so we are actually like, Sienna gave only VPN access. It's not full internal actually. So they have given clientless mode kind of thing. So where like they will be providing one web page. So on the web page they have to upload some tools like putty or something like that to access the internal servers. So using those tools, we can access the internal servers. They have given kind of like one Citrix page kind of thing. Using that Citrix page, we can connect those internal servers in the sense hardware or whatever backend servers.
So before the VPN got terminated, have you guys worked on access the Sienna box before?
Before, yeah, it was there, but like now they have moved from Citrix to some VDS, some other tool they were telling me IT. So maybe they have to create one VDS account for us, like for the new members for Calsoft team. So maybe for that we have raised one IT request yesterday. So we are waiting for that.
And
Earlier,
did you also
we were using Citrix server, but now they have moved to VDS or something he mentioned, VDS only, virtual desktop services.
okay?
So using the tool, we can access the internal servers. So,
But
maybe,
do you know when your access with Sienna will be completed?
I don't have any idea, Shan. But like David is working on that. Yesterday we reported to David as well. So we are. So David asked the ticket number and all. So we shared the ticket details and all with him. So maybe he is looking into it. I think so. He's doing follow up. So.
Okay. And then it's right now it's 8 o'clock your time, right? So I think the time is running out. So
Yeah.
and Shad, Shad, I'm going to be in ONF probably in 30 minutes. So maybe we can talk face to face regarding to this one also. Okay. I just feel like the everything's on hold and everybody waiting for each other, and then there's no communication. I'm sure there is communication, but it just like the response is exchange is kind of slow.
It's taken a long time to try to get VPN access. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go to ONF and see what's ONF status on that one too. So Tim, I'll let you know.
Okay. Good.
I'm sorry.
And Shad was
John, I think I lost connectivity for a while. But Sean, we'll catch up when I'm in office. I think VPN connectivity for ONF is not an issue. That can come up, almost like probably in a day. It's just the edge core part. So yeah.
Okay, but your edge core box basically busy this week, right? So, but if they can start next week, that'll be great. But because my edge core box, I'm bringing it in, but I think Munir has other purpose. He wants to use it, so I'll talk to you about that. And I'll be I'm at the Starbucks outside near the Facebook right now. So where am I? Okay, so I'll talk to. I'll poke ONF once I'm there, and then I also monitor that with the Dave Bainbridge. Tim, I was asking Redis also has OLT in Bangalore, right?
Yes, they have 2 in Bangalore, and they're fully utilized right now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, we try to make one available.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, yep, that's sort of the topic, and we need to come up with resolution how to get that remote access sooner than later. It'd be good to get that today if possible, but it sounds like there are still a few blockers.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll check my access to the document and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Anything else? Anyone else have another topic? All right, we'll keep the meeting short. Thank you, everyone. I'll stop the recording, post minutes and the recording later today.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.